Has anyone ever stopped you, unable to believe your age? Maybe they thought you were younger by several years, if not an entire decade. At first, it may seem like just a compliment, but what if I told you that looking younger than your age is not just due to good genes or skincare? It's a sign, an indicator of something deeper, something hidden in your mindset, your psychology, and even your life choices. People who appear younger than their age often share distinctive psychological traits, and today I will reveal what they are. If you've ever been told that you don't look your age, pay attention. This may explain why. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because I will be sharing more fascinating content like this, and you don't want to miss it. First, you have an unbreakable spirit. Have you ever noticed how some people go through the worst storms in life, yet seem untouched by time? They face heartbreaks, betrayals, financial struggles, and personal losses. But when you look at them, you would never guess the battles they fought. Their secret? An unbreakable spirit. Your mind controls your body more than you realize. The weight of stress, anxiety, and emotional burdens doesn't just stay in your thoughts. It carves itself into your skin, your posture, and even how you move. People who seem to defy aging aren't just lucky. They have learned how to control their emotions instead of letting their emotions control them. They understand one of life's harshest truths. Stress is a silent killer. It doesn't just rob you of peace of mind, it also steals your youth. Look at those who age before their time. You will often find that they are people who let stress consume them. They live in the past, hold on to grudges, and exist in a constant state of worry. This mental state pushes the body into survival mode, increasing cortisol levels, the stress hormone responsible for wrinkles, dull skin, and overall fatigue. It doesn't just make you look older, it makes you feel older too. But some people refuse to let stress control their lives. No matter what happens, they rise again. They take the hits, but they don't let the scars remain. They have deep-rooted resilience, a kind of mental strength that prevents them from drowning in negativity. And the result? Their faces reflect that strength. Their skin remains radiant, their eyes stay full of life, and their presence exudes energy. If you've ever been told that you look younger than your age, ask yourself, are you someone who keeps moving forward despite hardships? Do you laugh in the face of adversity instead of letting it break you? If your answer is yes, you may have discovered the ultimate secret to youth, not just in appearance, but in spirit as well. And if you haven't mastered it yet, the best time to start is now. Let go of what you cannot control. Find strength in your struggles. Refuse to be defeated. Life will try to wear you down, but only you decide whether it leaves a mark on your soul or your face. Second, you embrace change instead of fearing it. Have you ever met someone who, despite their age, still radiates an unstoppable energy? The kind of energy that makes you wonder if time even affects them? They move through life with enthusiasm, curiosity, and an almost childlike openness. These are the people who have discovered the most important key to staying young, embracing change instead of fearing it. Stubbornness is one of the fastest ways to age, mentally, emotionally, and physically. When people resist change, they trap themselves in cycles of stress, frustration, and stagnation. Their minds become rigid, their habits repetitive, and their bodies begin to reflect the weight of their unwillingness to adapt. This resistance doesn't just affect their mood, it shows in their posture, facial expressions, and even the way they move. You may have noticed it: furrowed brows, stiffness, and an energy that makes them seem like they are merely existing rather than truly living. Now think about those who seem ageless, even in their 50s, 60s, or beyond. These are the people who refuse to let time define them. Instead of clinging to the past, they welcome new experiences. Instead of saying, "I'm too old for this," they say, "Why not?" They are lifelong learners, always ready to grow, evolve, and step outside their comfort zones. Science confirms this. People who continuously learn new skills, explore different ideas, and stay socially and mentally active maintain stronger brain function and healthier bodies. Their minds remain sharp, their spirits full of life, and this naturally reflects in their appearance. There is a certain glow in a person who embraces life with open arms. Their faces don't carry the weight of regret or the stiffness of resistance. Instead, they radiate a youthful energy that cannot be denied. So if you've ever wondered why some people look far older than their age while others seem to defy time, look at their attitude toward change. Those who resist it age faster, inside and out. But those who flow with life and see every twist as an adventure remain youthful, not just in appearance, but in spirit as well. The truth is, aging is not just about the passing of years. It's about how you respond to the changes that come with them. If you refuse to evolve, you will feel old before your time. But if you embrace the unknown, stay curious, and never let your mind become rigid, you will carry an energy that makes people wonder. What's your secret? Third, your mind is always curious. Have you ever met someone with such vibrant energy that time seems to have no effect on them? They could be in their 40s, 50s, or even 60s, yet they have a spark that resembles someone half their age. What's their secret? It's not just good genes or expensive skincare, it's curiosity. Most people believe that youth is only about appearance, but that's a lie. True youth begins in the mind. The moment you stop being curious, stop asking questions, and stop learning, you start aging in a way that no anti-aging cream can fix. A dull mind leads to a dull body. People who allow life to become routine, who settle into a repetitive pattern without exploring new things, gradually lose the energy that once made them shine. You can see it in their posture, in their tired eyes, and in the way they speak. They are not living, they are merely existing. And now compare that to someone whose curiosity knows no bounds. These are the people who never stop learning, who always seek to know more about the world, about people, and about themselves. They try new hobbies, ask deep questions, challenge their own beliefs, and see life as an adventure rather than a burden. Their minds stay sharp, and as a result, their bodies follow. Science confirms this. Mental stimulation keeps the brain active, reduces cognitive decline, and can even slow down the aging process. But curiosity doesn't just keep your brain engaged, it changes your entire energy. Have you ever noticed that people with a youthful curiosity have a special glow? Their eyes are brighter, their expressions more animated, and their presence radiates enthusiasm. They don't see life as something fading away. They see it as something they are continually discovering. And this mindset alone reflects in their physical appearance. So if people often tell you that you look younger than your age, stop and ask yourself, are you always curious? Do you find joy in learning new things? Do you challenge yourself to grow instead of just going through a dull routine? If your answer is yes, then you have discovered one of the most powerful secrets to staying young. Because the truth is, youth is not about how many years you have lived. It's about the fire that burns in your mind. Keep that fire alive, and time will never catch up to you. Fourth, do you express your emotions freely? Have you ever noticed how some people seem to carry the weight of the world on their faces? Their eyes look tired, their expressions are hardened, and their presence feels heavy as if life has completely exhausted them. Now compare them to those who appear younger than their age. Lighter faces, brighter eyes, and a smooth, effortless way of moving and interacting. What's the difference? Emotional expression. Emotions are not meant to be bottled up. When you suppress your feelings, whether sadness, anger, frustration, or even joy, you create internal tension that your body absorbs. This tension builds up like a toxin, increasing stress levels, tightening your muscles, and eventually forming deep lines and wrinkles on your face. Years of unexpressed emotions not only weigh on your mind, but also alter your physical appearance. Think of someone who constantly suppresses their emotions, always keeping a blank face, never allowing themselves to laugh freely, cry out loud, or speak their truth. Over time, this emotional suppression exhausts them. Stress hormones like cortisol rise, accelerating aging by weakening skin elasticity, draining energy, and even weakening the immune system. These are the people who look older than their actual age, not because of genetics, but because of the emotional weight they refuse to release. Now look at those who age gracefully and seem younger than their years. What do they have in common? They allow themselves to feel and express. When they are happy, they laugh without hesitation. When they are sad, they don't pretend to be fine. They cry, talk, and release their emotions freely. They are emotionally honest, and this honesty keeps them youthful. Their faces do not carry years of tension, unspoken words, or suppressed pain. Instead, they remain radiant, expressive, and full of life. It's no surprise that cultures that encourage open emotional expression have people who look more youthful and energetic. Emotional expression is a natural anti-aging tool. No expensive product can replace it. Studies prove this. People who freely express their emotions have lower stress levels and better physical and mental health. So if you've ever been told that you look younger than your age, it might not just be good skin or great genes. Perhaps it's because you don't let emotions rot inside you. You talk, laugh, cry, and release them. And by doing so, you're freeing yourself not just mentally, but physically too. Because the face reflects the soul, and those who let their emotions flow freely stay young, not just in appearance, but in spirit. Fifth, do you surround yourself with positive energy? Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt drained, as if the air itself was heavy? Or spent time with someone who left you exhausted after just a few minutes? That's because energy is contagious, whether positive or negative. And if you constantly expose yourself to negativity, it doesn't just affect your mind. It slowly drains your body, making you age faster. The truth is, the people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on your youthfulness. If you're always around people who complain, criticize everything, or drain your energy with their negativity, it takes a toll on you physically. Your stress levels rise, your body tenses up, and over time you start carrying that negativity in your posture, your facial expressions, and even your health. You can see this in people who look older than their actual age. Tired eyes, deep wrinkles from constant frowning, a heavy presence full of exhaustion. But in contrast, some people seem effortlessly youthful, regardless of their age. They have a glow, a vibrance, and an energy full of life. What's their secret? They choose their environment carefully. They spend time with people who uplift them, inspire them, and bring laughter instead of complaints. They understand that negativity is a slow poison and refuse to let it seep into their lives. And science backs this up. Studies show that positive social interactions reduce stress hormones and even slow down aging at the cellular level. Laughter, genuine relationships, and uplifting conversations don't just make you feel better, they keep your body young. Have you ever wondered why some people radiate youth despite their age? Because they surround themselves with people who fill them with life, not those who drain it from them. Look around you. Do the people in your life add to your energy, or do they take from it? If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, it may be affecting you in ways you don't even realize. But the good news is, you have the power to change that. Choose positivity, and your body will reward you for it. Because the truth is, youth isn't just about how you look, it's about the energy you carry. And that energy is shaped by the people you allow into your world. So if people say you look younger than your age, it may not just be luck. It might be a sign that you've surrounded yourself with the kind of energy that keeps you truly alive. Sixth, do you live with passion and purpose? Have you ever looked at someone and thought, they look drained by life? Their face lacks expression, their posture is heavy, and their energy feels depleted, as if they're just going through the motions, waiting for time to pass. Now compare that to someone who radiates life, someone who speaks with excitement, whose eyes sparkle when talking about their dreams, whose presence feels charged with energy. What's the difference? Passion, purpose, a reason to wake up every morning. People who lack passion often look older than their years. When life feels empty, when there's nothing exciting on the horizon, it shows. The human body reacts to emotional stagnation the same way it reacts to physical inactivity. When you're disconnected from your purpose, your mind dulls, your spirit dims, and your body follows. The result? A tired face, dull features, and an overall presence lacking vitality. But on the other hand, some people glow with youthful energy, no matter their age. They don't wake up dreading the day. They rise with excitement, eager for what they can achieve. They have a passion that fuels them from within, and it shows on the outside. You can see it in their expressions, in the way they move, and in the way they carry themselves with energy and enthusiasm. And science confirms this. Studies show that having a purpose in life reduces stress, lowers inflammation in the body, and even extends lifespan. When you pursue something that excites you, whether it's work, a hobby, or a personal mission, your brain produces more dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals responsible for happiness and youthful energy. These chemicals keep your skin fresh, your body active, and your spirit burning with life. So, if people say you look younger than your age, it might not just be genetics. Maybe it's because you have something that ignites your soul, something that gives you a reason to keep going with excitement. So ask yourself, are you just existing or are you truly living? Are you stuck in routine, uninspired, and unmotivated? Because this doesn't just affect your mental state, it reflects on your body as well. But if you have a true passion and purpose that excites you, you will carry an energy that defies time itself. Because the truth is, youth isn't about the number of years you've lived, but how alive you feel inside. And people who live with passion never really grow old. If you've ever wondered why you look younger than your age, now you know. It's not just about genetics. It's about your mindset, your lifestyle, and your energy. And if you don't look younger yet, maybe it's time to adopt these powerful psychological habits. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content that uncovers hidden truths about life and psychology. Share this with someone whose age people always guess wrong. They might find it just as fascinating as you did. And tell me in the comments, what's the most surprising age misjudgment you've ever experienced? I'd love to hear your stories. Stay young, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.